Okay, hey, this part 2. I told y'all this gonna be a video where I just go all the way in. Scorpio season is gonna really help us. We going to the deep, we going to the ugly shit nobody wanted to talk about, nobody wanted to touch. Lord knows I ain't want to touch it. I was trying to be nice and professional, acting like my black CNN self, handling this news as I was getting it and shit. But I'm like, oh no, fuck it. Since y'all want to act like niggas, this is why Marcus Garvey. He knew. Marcus Garvey knew all you niggas could not come to Africa. Look, we didn't need all y'all niggas coming over here. We didn't. Marcus Garvey knew it was gonna be some of y'all niggas that just did not know how to act. But you have to know that. You know what I mean? You cannot be surprised by it. But girl, the level of gall. This is just the repat ruse of the century, honey. You done came out here, then set up accounts and shit, took control of a portion of the investment fund, doing business as another YouTuber, and taking the money now, and then gonna try to incriminate, lie, make videos as if I'm doing what you actually doing. The dumb people fell for it. The uninformed people, they fell for it. But the real riders, the people that kind of know me, they know my spirit. They know how I move. The people that just stay, however, wherever you stay, it don't matter. You still here, and I'm glad you're here. So since we got these receipts, and one of my favorite people, you know, part of the new black media always says, I don't tell you how much you paid, I'll tell you how much you owe. I think I'm quoting right. Yeah, I'm going to tell you how much you owe. Like, we coming just not with just some real receipts. I'm going to tell you the full story, the full context, so y'all can know these motherfuckers really like what they making up, what they throwing in to make stuff seem a certain way. And girl, they done talked about, say, I got a Nigerian boyfriend pimping me out from a room. I'm doing coke. I'm cracked up. I'm doing everything. And as I said, the people that's making the noise, the loudest on shit like that, look at they fucking ass themselves. Look at they nose. Do a fucking test on them. Look into their background. Because people's background usually, it's a pattern. Sometimes people don't break out of their pattern. I ain't never had no jail time, no criminal record, no none of that shit. Everybody that's involved can't say that. I can say that. And most people tend to repeat their patterns for the most part. So if I've always done business legit, I'ma still be in my trajectory of how I've always done things, which is doing legit business. I ain't never had to do illegitimate business. I ain't never had to scam no goddamn body. But I know the landscape we have nowadays called YouTube. We've got social media, which is a real income stream for people. And you have two types of content on YouTube, creative or controversial. And these people, we got a lot of people that's desperate. Y'all see how the Gambian chicks, they probably loving this shit too. They ain't had nothing to talk about since I got here but me. Okay? You got to keep my name in your mouth, because when you talk about yourself, nobody's interested. And when you see something this brilliant, this beautiful, this bright, this successful, this on purpose, this clear, and you can't even get in the vicinity of it because you don't have it on you. It's not on your life. It ain't even in your offspring. I hear your daughter's a ratchet piece of shit too. You know what I'm saying? Like, you couldn't even produce greatness. You didn't become great. So this is what you do to try to attack greatness. If you can't be like it, if you can't be close to it, if you can't absorb it, you attack it. I'm very, very clear. Women that are very beautiful and talented, we have to learn things like this. Women that are in public, they have notoriety, they're in a public office, and they have a public life. Yeah, you got to learn this shit real quick. You have to learn these things real quick. This is not my first rodeo, though. You know what I'm saying? And the lack of experience that you have, the lack of professionalism, the lack of grace, the lack of, you know what I mean? Like, like I said, like this is not my first rodeo when it comes to media. Like I've worked in television, I've worked in radio, I've worked in an actual NPR affiliate. I worked at Way 31 News. It was a small, tiny TV, company out of Huntsville, Alabama. But working at an ABC affiliate, an NPR affiliate, and being able to work with rolling out magazines, actual magazine publications, doing a web series back in 2007 when it wasn't even cool. I was doing a web series, working with the publisher of Rolling Out Magazine, flying around. This is not, you know what I'm saying? Like performing at Berkeley, being on stage, having grace, being able to perform and do things and take on situations that aren't comfortable, but doing it in such a way where you still show your talent, you still inspire, you still uplift people regardless. Like it's a lot of things about who I am that made you admire me, but the same people that admire you, they are steady ready to try to take you down. I know the type, I know the experience, and I was already ready for that. Unfortunately, Cathey wasn't ready for that. He was in a delusion. Pisces can be very delusional with a Gemini moon. They think they know everything. You can't tell them anything, and I don't overstep my boundaries with men. I don't. I actually do respect men. I respect men so much, I'll say, okay, I'll let you play your position. You know what I mean? I'll give you enough rope. We'll do what we need to do on the business level. And that's just that. That's why we never had that type of issue. Even if I ever saw him again, it's a deuces. Like I'll always have respect, because you have to respect people for the season they were in your life and what they were here to do. You can't go for things and thinking it's going to be perfect the whole time. My ancestors had me here doing a certain thing, and everybody has played their role. And that's just that. I don't have any hatred toward that brother, because again, we have something called just natural justice. Like justice will be served. Everybody's gonna get theirs. You know what I'm saying? I don't say karma like y'all do and all this type of stuff, because y'all some confused Africans. Y'all don't know what the fuck you on some Buddha shit, karma. You know what I mean? And when I say ancestors, you like, what is she talking about? That's that scam. Them are scammers. Y'all better watch y'all mouth with, especially when you talking about chiefs and elders and people like that actually practice Kali, and people that practice, African spiritual traditions. Y'all keep their name out your mouth. And I'm really trying to help you out with that, because it's a real justice in a spiritual realm that we are all under, whether we realize it or not. I made a post long ago, but it says, voodoo works whether you believe in it or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are just laws that we're under. So again, everybody's going to get what they need to get. Everything's going to be handled the way it needs to be handled. But what I have to do is be very clear about who I am. This is not the season to be apologetic about it. This is the time when you really need to come for these hoes' edges. Go ahead and snatch the rest of them damaged roots, blunt edges off. Just snatch the rest of them. I don't have to be mean and come up with like different types of jokes and skits and, you know what I mean, mock you and mimic you and do impressions of you. I would just tell the truth, because the truth alone will drag you. Your reality is your damn read. That is your read. Your reality, your head is your read. Your face is your read. I don't ever have to do the lack of brand that you have is your read. Your lack of mouthpiece is your read. Your lack of talent, like I said, your lack of skill set is your read. I see how basic you hoes talk, how basic you hoes write, how basic you express yourselves. You cannot, and this is for artists and people that have a dynamic energy, and I learned this too, which is why I love Leo people. I love Leos. They have a big energy. You can't share your stage with everybody. And especially if you're in a YouTube capacity, let's take this context. You can't let everybody do a video with you. I ain't really like even doing videos, with Cathey after a while. And I told him this, I said, I don't really, because I'm going to eclipse you. If you're not really a professional and a vet, and you got an energy about you that's as crisp, clean, and thorough, and a mouthpiece as crisp as mine, you can't come on my shit. You're going to make me feel uncomfortable. It's like when you're a musician. And I've talked about this. When you're a musician, we still got to find our balance. I'm on a certain groove. If I'm on the stage with you now, I invite you on stage with me. We gotta groove the same. Every time we ain't groove the same, I wasn't enjoying that shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, I can't share my stage and my platform with everybody. I realized that them hoes would have loved to be all up in the mix with me. They probably had thought shit out before they got here. It's not gonna happen like that. That's not the way I run my life. If you're not tight, crisp, and on it, I'm only interested in working with highly, highly talented individuals that have high written, high verbal, ability. That's it. And this is an ability too. An ability to know how to present yourself. If you don't have the ability to do that, it's so many black women and black men that are mediocre and don't even know it. Just because you done outsmarted and outslick some people through life, you think that that's going to carry you through the whole time. It's not. The cream usually rises to the top. And that's just what that is. Child, look. Woo. I had to go down a real list and just X people out. They were not effective. They weren't talented. They could not even produce simple tasks. So I'm okay looking like that woman, that bitch behind the scenes. I was being told, is it everybody? Can you work with everybody? And now when these hoes come over here, I'm saying keep me away. Don't trust them. Nope. They off code. Oh. And now look. And now you telling me, you was right about everything. Yeah, okay, look, this ain't even the time for that. When I was saying do this, do that, or we gonna look like a bait and switch scamming type of people. Don't run shit and have the properties looking a certain way. If people are gonna help, allow them to help. There was a property, the hotel, the 8-bedroom hotel that we have that wasn't on the market, so to speak, for bookings, but it's still, needing to be upgraded and stuff like that. But it's like, if you can't do that, if you can't help with that, if all you can do is come and say what you didn't get, okay, that's what you're going to do. But now you done turned to a whole nother thing. Y'all done came here, Lord knows what y'all went through, what y'all fell out with, like all that type of shit. Baby, y'all can talk about that in court. That's why once that camera went off, I go my way, he goes his way. I'm so glad that now we have a chance to really fully air this shit out. Y'all gonna make Quasi, my husband, make me in cahoots with him. Y'all don't know shit going on behind the scenes. That's why I haven't even been, really rushing to make a video to explain. Because I know my life. And so whatever else people are saying, I'm like, okay, well, they gonna see eventually. When you really know the truth and stuff is gonna be done and, people are gonna find out eventually, you kind of don't have a need to rush saying anything either. You know what I mean? I'm working on this cookbook, by the way, which is off the chains, okay? This audiobook, Soul Food, it's got a chapter for detox waters. And it's detox waters for your skin. It's detox waters for fibroid blasting, smoothies for fibroids. I have a detox one for weight loss, cold and flu, a full body tonic cleanse with burdock root. Plus, I have my top 20 vegan recipes, soul food recipes that most people like: macaroni and cheese, peach cobbler, greens, fried chicken, cornbread. I'm gonna tell y'all the whole book, because I've kind of memorized it. But I've been working behind the scenes with that. That's what I'm interested in, you know what I mean? And doing not just an audiobook, I created an ebook along with it. And I have a group on Facebook now for the vegan soul food newbies and people that want to expand their recipes and even have better health, because of how they eat. So I really wanted to just focus my energy on other things because I have other goals and other things that I'm doing along with the things that I'm going to be doing in the Gambia. I can't get the comedy lounge, jazz club out of my head, but first things first, right? I have to take care of me, my family. Like I said, my mom is beyond disgusted. And I know my family back at home, they already spraying Africa. They went fucking with Africa and they looking like, oh my God, they just so ashamed. Oh my God, she's in Africa. Child, they've been ashamed of me since I stopped being a flight attendant. So they really looking at me crazy. So I get it. But like I said, now that we, you know, I was trying not to spray them, but now that I'm finding out other shit, I'm like, oh, bitch, y'all really funky with the shit. You gonna set up accounts, take off with people's shit, and now you gonna tell people that that's what I did. No, ma'am. No, the fuck you won't. I hope you got your motherfucking orange jumpsuit, and all your motherfucking supporters, I hope that they put something on your goddamn books. Because the audit is the audit, the facts are the facts, the truth is the truth. Every time you eat, bitch, I mean, everything you got on your body, if you bought an outfit, it was probably with the damn money. And you got people looking at me funny with me paying $15 for a dress. Nah. People was already looking at me as a boss and seeing me ascend on my queen mother shit, and they was already hating. And you felt like, oh, let me just give them something. Let me give them a story. I'm going to give them a new lie that I know they'll eat up. Let's talk about money and say she's scamming people out of money. So yeah, all the other stuff. Child, y'all can call me Miss Cleo with my readings, which I have extended, by the way. I love doing my readings so much. I've been using my time for that because they're 45 minutes each, okay? So everybody that wants a reading, you can email me at artcathey@gmail.com. I don't give any fucks about people calling me Miss Cleo. It's really like a low-key compliment. It just is. Don't worry about why it is. It just is. When you can't figure out a boss, this is what bosses go through, and I get that. So yes, I love doing my natal chart readings. I go in. You can tell, the people that have got natal chart readings, you can tell I enjoy them because it's a real science to who we are, why we do the things we do. Even these little bitches that's involved, they wasn't even signs I fuck with. Like, I ain't gonna even name which sign it is. Because I have all them signs in my earbuds. I am not like that. That was that sign. I ain't gonna even say, but it ain't even no purebred sign. It's one of them old cuspers. See, them cuspers, we have issues. It's only certain cuspers I love. I love me a December cusper, honey. I live for December cuspers and late July cuspers and stuff like that. But certain cuspers I don't fuck with. Certain months, it's just not my month. And one of these hoes, her month, her energy, everything about her was way wrong. But again, I'm so sorry for you, sis. You're going to have to play your role out. You're going to have to suffer the consequences for the role that you play. We all have to account, and we have to be accountable for everything that we've done. Everything that we've done. And I don't know if you thought you was just going to bring your little ass out here. I made it look real easy. Oh, Art, she cool. She a little hood. I can go out there to the Gambia and be great. We're going to be fun. And we're going to be successful and live happily ever after. No. You came out here and the shit wasn't as sweet as you thought it was going to be. You weren't who you thought you were. Stuff didn't phase out the way you thought it was going to pan out. You know what I mean? Like, you realize, oh my God, like, life is happening. You know, I hate y'all had to fall out. No Wi-Fi, having shit happen weird. Africa will bring up all your issues. It really will. And Africa is not for everybody. Marcus Garvey knew. Africa is not for all y'all niggas. It's not. When we talk about healing, healing looks very ugly. Everybody not able to handle their healing with grace. Everybody's not able to be beautiful while they're healing. Can't even talk. But you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't expect to just look at what somebody's doing and say, oh, I can do that too. I knew it was going to be a spirit of that, because we got a whole bunch of people just coming to Africa now and trying to be great. And I got people out here talking about I done scammed them just because they want to grow their YouTube channel. It's so stupid. But this is what you have with the dumbed down generation and a dumbed down group of people as we are black people, African people. We have been dumbed down to such a mediocre, basic, brain dead class of people. And so when you have very brilliant, bright people that are achieving, they become a target. I think even Frederick Douglass talked about this. The talented, the intelligent Negro is still very much resented. And this is just kind of another form that it comes in. It just changes its shape and size every once in a while, but we still have the very resentful, jealous-hearted nigger that's on the plantation that's very mad at the intelligent Negro. I don't care about your degrees. I don't care about where you went. Like, It's a je ne sais quoi. It is a way of being. You can't teach this. You either have it or you don't. And the people that don't, they seek to be around those that have it. And so that's, you know, moving forward. I know for me, I'm not sharing my stage and spotlight. I'll stay the same. I'm actually going to double down on who I am and how I tell the truth. But I know for me, my light, it eclipses those that cannot really have a complementing energy and have a compatible energy with that. If you're not on your shit, you're not confident, it's gonna come out. Certain energies I would never be with a Pisces man. I'm so sorry. Let me just say that for one. Pisces man, that's why y'all are always my friends. They just are friend zones. They're very good for my concepts. You know what I mean? Like, they don't mind being a dreamer and stuff like that, but they're so can't say the real shit and be the general. Boom, boom, boom. And I told, because I said, see, this is the general energy, and this is why I gravitate toward earth signs. And as I've had to pull in my team, you know, men in my life, like, it's earthy, strict, stern men that can just say what needs to be said. I don't do certain energies. Like, if you're not strong, you can't, like, honey, I have no contact at this time, for those of you that want to know. And it's not on this evil energy thing. It's just, that's not my season I'm in right now. My season for being in contact has ended at this time, and we can still, you know, communicate via the men in my life. Because again, I'm very protective of my energy, who I interact with. I have one or two times before I'm omitted out of something and I see that pattern and I'm like, oops, let me protect my sanity and delegate this, you know, in the right hierarchy. Because one thing I have learned is my place as a woman, and in my feminine core, I'll never overstep. Like, I love not getting down and dirty, you know what I mean? Being able to give my vision and have people, you know, create an interior design and stuff like that. Like, I like the capacity that I worked in to a certain degree, but I'll be able to reproduce that with a more competent team, with a more competent plan and vision as time goes on. But yeah, I just had to really kind of lay some stuff real, like, out there for y'all, because I don't think y'all knew any of this. Y'all didn't know any of this. And another thing while I'm on it, what you didn't know, I mean, people act like I was on the run. I'm like, bitch, I'm at home. How am I running? Like, what? People are retarded. I know my people are retarded. Do you not know? Like, I know black people are mentally delayed. Will believe any fucking thing. Thinking I'm running. Bitch, I'm at home taking a dump. I'm eating my food. I'm watching Netflix. Like, what are you talking about? I'm running from home. Because I ain't making a video every day? You know, the reason I haven't done a live video is because my internet is trash. The Gambia make you want to choke a motherfucker. I have gotten an upgraded business Wi-Fi shit, plus using my mama's, and the Wi-Fi is so trash, I could never go back live. That Wi-Fi will not hold up live, but it's good enough for me to get my work done, do posts and stuff like that. But for a live feed, no. This new internet I got don't work. So people's perception, oh, she hasn't gone live because she hiding, she ain't making videos. Bitch, I will never make videos at the rate in which you want me to make them. I'm never gonna do that. Like, you better find you another channel, okay? I make them when I feel it. You'll get content when you get content. But now that people that kind of try to, you know what I mean, throw this other shit in there, every little thing I do, these motherfuckers want to say, oh, it's because she's stealing for money. She ain't make no video today. It's because she's stealing. It's because she's scamming. Dumbass, dumb dormers. Just dummies. I see how stupid most black people are, African people are with this last election. I didn't need that to show me anything. I already knew we was late and delayed. And now we got these old goofball, frowsy face hoes that came over here with no talent, no plan, but nothing but hate and clout chasing their hearts. And then pull the damn repat rules of the goddamn decade. Then set up damn accounts, been put in charge of accounts, took off with it, and got the keys to the properties, took off with that too. And y'all want to duke it out and fight it out, acting like niggas over there, and I'm acting like the queen I've been acting like from day one and said, keep the peasants away. I don't want to be involved. And if you want to be with the peasants, and if you want to act peasants, and you want to run this nigga production and have these nigga mistakes, you can go over there too. And that's the way I've been running my life. That's the way I've been running things. And you guys needed to know that. This is a conversation we needed to have, honey. Whew, girl. I had all this shit wrote down that I was going to talk about. But it's on some other stuff, some stuff that I've been watching, some reviews I'm kind of doing in my head. But I said everything I needed to say. I said everything I needed to say, you know, what I've been actually doing. And for the people that have pre-ordered their copy of Soul Food, my audiobook, oh my gosh, thank you so much for the support. And I do want y'all to look in the video description and see the vegan group that I have, because that is, it's like a make or break to your whole experience. If you just want to learn recipes, if you just kind of want to be influenced by the best way to ensure your success and transition to plant-based is to have a group of like-minded people where you can see what they're eating, see what they're making, and put yourself in that environment, because it's not as hard as you think. So my recipes are very easy. I have one recipe, the German chocolate cake. It's a lot of steps, but again, it's not that hard. So I encourage everybody that wants to have better health choices, healthier choices in their food, and for your children. I've got a lot of desserts there too. If you want to tackle major diseases, I have chapter 4, which is a bonus chapter on detox waters, and I highly suggest you looking at that too. But for everybody, if you want to start transitioning, but you don't want to lose your flavor, you still want your crunch, you still want some fried chicken and some good greens and collard greens. I don't have candied yams in this volume, but I know I'm gonna have to make a volume 2. But I do have mac and cheese collard greens. I have peach cobbler in this recipe, and I have some chocolate chip cookies. What else? And a German chocolate cake that I have too. And I have West African recipes as well, vegan West African recipes. So y'all are gonna love it. It's off the chains. I cannot wait. It comes out on the 15th, which is tomorrow. And if you want to be a part of the group, look in the video description. If you want to get your copy, send me an email, artcath@gmail, or again, it's going to be in the video description. So that's what I've been doing behind the scenes, girl. And I'm going to make a volume 2, as I said. The other type of book that I knew I needed to work on, although I know I have a lot of remedies and how to take care of your body, some detox methods in my first book, An Intro to Breaking Soul Ties and Womb Cleansing. There's a lot of health information there as well for men and women. But I'm also, after this vegan cookbook, volume 1 and volume 2, I'm going to have to put together my top 20 herbal remedies too. So I'm going to be working on that as well throughout the holiday season, as well as volume 2 for soul food, because I had such a hard time coming up with my top 20 recipes, and I threw in the detox water as a bonus, and it gets so detailed with how you can reverse diseases and the herbs you'll need and stuff like that. I said, let me go ahead, I need to make a whole nother book for herbal remedies for just health in general for men and women. You know what I mean? A really good quick reference go-to guide that even includes a lot of detox programs, food plans for very specific diseases like AIDS, HIV, cancer, diabetes, a lot of stuff. So I want to have a guide and even another book that I can get for you guys between 2020 and 2021. Yeah, between now and next year. I think that's very healthy, and I'm working on that. I have a lot of the intellectual content, but I still need to put it together because I've been sharing a lot of this information, but it's going to help for you to get it in one place. So that's a lot. Let me lubricate. I hope you learned, you know, a lot more. For all you hoes still watching but you unsubscribe, girl, figure it out. Make up your mind. Make up your mind, because this train is still moving. Art Cathey's success is still, you know, it's still happening. Nothing's changed with that. If you want to hate, go ahead, continue to hate. I get it. And I will turn my comments on when I want to turn my comments on. I will run my life the way I want to run my life. You will never know the ins and outs of my personal life. I'm so sorry. I'm not that YouTuber. I'm not that YouTuber. So I'm okay with you continuing to make up what you want to make up about me, who I'm fucking, who I'm not fucking. I like the Nigerian boyfriend that I got, a Nigerian boyfriend pimping me out from the room. I like that. Let's go with that one. That one's a cute one. Because Lord knows I love me some Nigerian men. I do. If I just want to spray real quick, Nigerians, y'all energy is looking so great to me right now. just against all this. It's just too much bitch ass energy here in the Gambia, if I'm being honest. I have never seen a more weaker breed of African in my life. Now, we know we got coons all over Africa. Y'all be worshiping the white Jesus, white people. We don't want none of that. But I'm just saying, as far as the stuff. And I know I got Nigerian in me. I already know I am, right? But I'm foundational Black American proud, B1. And but I know my bloodline, though, it's got some Nigerian in it. I'm already going to see that. I already know it. But they the ones that really, I respect y'all so much. Y'all look so much, I already liked y'all. But against these little weak whack niggas here, dude, oh my God. Oh God, oh no. Ladies, y'all need to just come here. This will be a good place to come for women just to get themselves just, you know what I mean, excited for Ghana or Nigeria or like countries that have real African men that really have something to offer. So you should come here first just to see and see how weak as water they gang. Just see how enslaved they feel. They feel so enslaved. They feel captured. It's a captured energy. It's captured. They're very captured here. They don't make no sense. All of this smiling and shit. But you got to lay up with white women every once in a while to make you some money. Like, girl, you got to come see this shit. I'm not saying they don't do that in other countries. But I'm saying the energy of my Nigerian men, like Nigerian men, girl, they'll have all this shit sold up. Like, they different. And I ain't even finna say where, I ain't even finna speak too much into the future. But Nigerians, yes, yes, and yes. I just fuck with y'all. I do, not the coons, not the Nigerian coons, okay? Because I'm not conceding to anything. I don't fuck with no coon, whether they Black American or African, because we got a lot of that Jesus worshiping in Nigeria. Y'all go hard for Jesus. I know y'all do. I'm just talking to the 30 of y'all that are on code, and that's Nigerian that I fuck with. But no, I'm serious. Nigerian men, they have a take care energy. They have a very alpha energy, and I respond to that, honey. But I have never seen this. I ain't never seen nothing like this. This is their men feel captured. And a lady made a comment, a sister said something that was so profound on my post when I shared that African boy toy video about how white women come vacation here and sleep with these Gambian men. And she said, you know, it just speaks to how weak and futile the men are for this to even be going on. And that is so true. It speaks to how weak and childish. You can just be captured just like that. Yeah. Because you have no opportunities. You have no innovation, no talking about hard working. If you hard working and you working 10 jobs, Gambian, you hard working, you working 10 jobs and they paying you 10 cents each. What is you talking about? Like, just, I'll be an asshole, but I ain't no scammer. It's a difference. I'll be an asshole and just be honest. But no, scamming, no, I don't have to scam. But what I do have to do is tell my sisters the truth. So you don't come over here thinking all Africans are the same. Girl, if you're going to do anything, say that pussy for Ghana and Nigerian men. Because these Gambian men, girl, and the Gambian women ain't shit to look at. They can't figure their way what the fuck is going on. Their bodies are fucked. I don't care how much big juicy titties and ass you see. If a bitch don't know how to take care of her body, if she barely drink water, and she's got a starch-dominant diet, and she's taking birth control that's filling her up with all types of cancers and hormonal surges and shit, y'all have at it, because these motherfuckers die young here. They don't eat fresh fruits and shit like that. Girl, y'all better get out of this African romanticism. I will fuck up all your hopes and dreams for this shit. I will be honest, but I ain't no scammer. It's a difference. It's a difference. I will tell you what the fuck you need to really know. Let's not come here acting like they men is just amazing. Yeah, they look beautiful as hell. But once they open their mouth, it's like, girl, no. Girl, no. I've never seen anything like it. I have never seen a more weaker, confused, captured, pathetic group of people with smiles on their face and completely okay being in poverty. But you praying 10 times a day. Okay. Yeah, I'll be an asshole, but I'm not a scammer, so fuck you. See, I want to say fuck you after I completely just low-key roasted somebody's religious practices. I know how appalling that is. But I mean, since you already hate me, I may as well just give you more reason, right? You need money, but when we walk up to make a sale, you too busy motherfucking praying. But God did not already answer your prayers. I don't do irrational religion shit. I don't do that either. But since we want to be honest, this is why you don't like me. Dislike me for that shit. Dislike me for telling the truth about your fucking condition and the truth about how goofy your ass act too. I was the same with black and Christian folks back in the States, so it don't matter. So I come here and quickly saw this is why you don't have shit. You try to put the young ladies on, you try to put some of these young men and women on, it don't matter how old they are. They acting stupid, trying to cheat you out of 50 cents here, incompetent than a motherfucker. You're like, what the fuck is going on? Everybody just stupid? Oh, so y'all like when Asians and the Lebanese come and just take over. This is why they can fucking take over. And when somebody finally told you this is why they taking over, because people has got to be that stupid to be taken over and let their children be raped. I was wrong for it. The hell you preach? No. You will know the truth about Africa. Girl, if you come on this channel, you gonna know the truth about Africa. The most powerful people in the world, the most docile. You're gonna see a big fat slave plantation when you come here, and you're gonna feel like you done step back into 1910. That's the reality. So I don't expect these people who is carrying fucking utilities and shit on their head every day, that's got a soft in the middle spot of their head, who's got undiagnosed mental illness, who's mildly retarded. How am I supposed to expect them to fucking comprehend what the fuck I do? How and why would I be bothered with what they got to think about me? They barely get to wash their hands or their ass. Are you kidding? Oh, no. You will never, ever, ever fix your mouth to talk about black Americans ever again and say we go back to our ghettos. You need 20 ghettos here. I wish I had 20 ghetto girls to help me clean up these properties. They know how to clean. They have standards. What do you have? I've never seen more of a lie that's been protected. This whole lie. I'm going to break down each one of your lies until we finish, until ain't nothing left. The smiling coast, honey, this is the scamming, slaving coast. Still. Smiling. You smiling because you've been captured. You smiling because you finna let somebody just take and bust your ass wide up. You gonna just be smiling when you laid up with one of these damn slimy, grimy, crunchy, demon-looking white women. Ugh. And your women think that the upgrade from your ass is to be with a white man. I have never seen a more subjugated, sad reality in my life. So if you want to be mad at me, be mad at that. If you want to find the real scammers, you need to fucking look at each other, because y'all are the most scamming people I've ever seen. Scam each other every day, lying, habitual liars. They will act like they just so innocent. Oh no, you don't understand. You don't understand. Oh no, they'll do that shit. Girl, I'm not moved about it. Ladies, if you ever want to know if it's a man that you don't have to kind of be nice to and stop and speak and stuff like that, it's the Gambians. Don't stop. Don't stop. Just keep walking when they want to say hi and make conversation. Just keep walking. It's a 10 out of 10 chance they ain't got shit for you. They have nothing to offer. They are broke, destitute, impoverished. They're poor. They have nothing to take you back to fuck you with that whack piece of stinking funky cock that they got in their dirty ass pants anyway. I still ride through here like, just at everybody just walking through dirt, everybody dirty, everybody nasty, stinking. My mom couldn't take the smell. She just was like, what the fuck? Everybody body odors and shit. Musty as hell. No dreams, no future. You out in the sun with your newborn babies. Destitute, broke down. No, you don't, no. You cannot comprehend what's going on. You don't even, it's 2020. Y'all living like it's 1950. Stop. Just stop. And you think I'm gonna have people come over here to this mold infested shit and not say nothing? No, ma'am. Nope. That's not what we're gonna do. We're gonna be honest about Africa in 2021. I know it took y'all a while. I know it was harsh for y'all to hear this in 2020. But we going into sad season, my season, with some blazing fucking truth, honey. My mouth is open. I'm about to talk my shit. Because now we got bitches that done had a little fun time on your money. And they done worked a little magic and did a few videos and tried to throw that shit in my direction. No, bitch. Nice try. But sorry for you. Justice will be served and there are consequences. And baby, I'm going to be over here eating my fruit, feeling great, enjoying my life. Completely hashtag unbothered by it all. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Get my cookbook. Go and get the Num Num sauce. We are still selling that Num Num sauce. Go to numnumsauce.com, promo code B1BBQ. And for the herbs, I shared a mask, a sea moss mask recipe on my Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, you are really missing out. That's probably why y'all don't think I've been running, because you ain't seen I've been on Instagram and Facebook every day. Follow me on Instagram. I shared a sea moss mask recipe that's also going to be in chapter 4, the detox waters recipe. It's a lot of stuff on there. So go to plantbasedjeff.com, promo code ART15. Just go in my video section. I ain't going to tell y'all all this stuff. But definitely go to houseofimotep.com, promo code RD80, okay? And get all the herbs that you need. My phone battery is dying. That means I did me a good little session with y'all. I enjoyed talking to y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed this. If you have any questions about investments and where your money at, ask and call that box blonde head bitch, okay? Don't ask me no more. Don't ask me shit, because those are the real facts, okay? If you still want to harass a sister, we can put your name on the suit as well, honey, because, you know, justice is going to be served, and I am completely unbothered over here. I honestly feel a lot more relieved now that I can do the business the way I want to do business, and it'll look professional. I'm looking forward to a whole new website, a whole new situation, a whole new setup, so we can look like we know what we're doing. It won't be grammatical errors all over the place. Like, I really hated my website, y'all. I did. Welcome to my experience. Like, I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, God bless you. You know, when you have a person that's trying to be good and it just ain't cutting it, and I love you, but now that shit done come out, I need motherfuckers to know that I ain't ever want to look this raggedy. That ain't my shit, okay? So I'm gonna have a whole new site, whole new setup that's gonna look like the way I want to be represented, okay? And we go through life, we have experiences because it gives us an opportunity to become better. It's for no other reason other than that. So I hope y'all enjoyed this. I hope y'all have a good eating holiday season, whether you're into Thanksgiving or not. I'm definitely going to be going into my vegan soul food meals, okay? But I want y'all to enjoy what needs to be enjoyed. It's a lot of good stuff still out here. Stay encouraged. If you have a bright light like this, women that are very dynamic and beautiful, I hope you learn from this too. If you've got something to protect, you got resources, know that there are going to be a lot of mediocre people around you that haven't really caught their stride and that are really just surviving and have you and they have your light, okay? So protect your light, and you know that the light that you cast out is very valuable. I know mine is. I don't give it to everybody. I am going to be doing some exclusive Patreon videos. I know y'all tired of me saying that, but I actually didn't even have access to my Patreon account. I was logging on a whole nother shit. That's why it's been a lot of stuff going on, y'all. So, and I didn't even have access to get the damn properties because the bitches had the keys. Hello? Okay? So anyway, it was a lot I had to share with y'all, and I'll talk to you soon. We're going to be unraveling this. I want to tell y'all what I've been watching, what I've been thinking, what I've been doing. But in the meantime, I'm going to make sure this cookbook, this audiobook, plus the ebook I was able to create along with it, I'm going to make sure that gets out tomorrow. And thank y'all for y'all support, and I'll talk to you soon.